Hey, what's happening, Beer World? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I'm going to take a look at another one from Stillwater Artisanal Ales out of Baltimore, Maryland. This is the Stereo 7% ABV, 70 IBU American IPA. It tells you on the side here, Contemporary Works by Stillwater. And as always, when they put like some art on their bottles, it's a contemporary art piece. So there you go. Not much else on the bottle outside of, again, your government warning type stuff. But they keep it pretty basic at Stillwater. And that's okay. As long as the beer is good, we will drink it. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. So bam, in the glass it goes. Now this one didn't give us much of a head. As you can see there, about a finger of head that sits kind of bone white in color. As far as the body, you can see that there. Nice golden orange amber type color. You get it to the light, you definitely have a haze on it. Not seeing much of the bubble action, but out of the light, you know, it's got that nice little color on it. Nothing else really jumping out. Can't even make out the carbonation because of the haze that's taking place. As far as the aroma comes out all right. I'm getting orange. I'm getting a little bit of tangerine. I'm getting some of the hops in the background. Nice tropical citrus type fruity aroma coming out of this one. Reminds me of like a morning juice, like at a brunch or something. It's got that nice fruitiness as you're putting fruit like on your plate. It's kind of got that nice fruit appeal from the hops. But a nice smelling IPA thus far. And if you're not familiar with Stillwater, the last review I did, I believe, was with them. And I've had a few of their beers now, but they do a real bang-up job. That does have a nice mouthfeel. I mean, it gets in there and it kind of just opens up with a burst of flavor, which is nice. Slight bit of little harshness on the back end going down, but it's almost like grapefruit in what's left over when you bite into a grapefruit. I guess some of that flavor, but you feel it going down the throat a little bit. But the initial bitterness up front isn't too bad at all. You got on the tip of the tongue, and then a nice crisp and refreshing break on the back. It's not as dry, so you do have some of that juiciness with this one. Now it talks about the lean. It's used with the lean base of a Pilsner malt for the lightest touch of caramel support for this high definition blend of 6 intricately layered hops gathered from around the world. They say bright citrus, stone fruit, pine, earth, dank, crisp, all add to its deliciousness. So I'm getting a good amount of that stuff in here. I do like the refreshing quality of it. It's got a nice thing. You know, I'm doing this here in October. Today's October 24th when I'm actually shooting this video. And it's got a nice appeal that I could actually sit on the back deck going into fall, put my feet up, pop a cigar in, and just chill and relax with this one. So this is actually one that wouldn't be a bad one going into the evening with, before we switch over into more of the stouts type season. Not really tasting any alcohol in the back end. Carbonation seems to be pretty decent. But yeah, nice one overall from Stillwater. I think they did a pretty good job with this one on the IPA. I'm not getting as much of, say, a stone fruit, but I do get that tropical and citrus type tones in the fruit taste. And you do get that nice aroma. Not picking up really too much of that caramel support that was mentioned, but that would make sense by how it smooths it out some where the IBUs aren't as great. It's got a nice balance between the malts and the hops, it seems. So yeah, that is the Stereo from Artisanal Ales out of Baltimore. Pretty good beer. I think it's a pretty good one that a lot of IPA lovers would actually probably enjoy. Those looking to get an IPA, it might not be a bad one to get into because that malt really does balance out nicely, so it's not too much of a hop explosion or bitterness explosion that you're going to get up front. So maybe give it a look if you're looking to try to experiment and you get some of the Stillwater Artisanal Ales. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. I always appreciate you taking some time to stop in and see what I'm talking about on some of the beers. I definitely look forward to catching up with you in the future. If you've had this one before, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it as well. And I look forward to catching you on the next video. With that being said, keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.